Good evening, boys and girls.
Welcome to the Wednesday Midweek Mashup.
That's what we've decided to call it, the Midweek Mashup.
I'm here again, I'm trying to share.
Yeah, she's sharing all over the place.
It's hard though, it's
hard, well, it can't be that hard.
It's not playing a ball like it normally does.
Well, why is it not playing?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Share us. Share us out.
They're sharing. Jenny Puffett's online. I've just seen her name pop up.
Yes,
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, guys. The chat's there for you guys to use. Please feel free to use it all the time. You can find us on Facebook at The Old Guy Rules, and a bit later on it'll be on YouTube on The Old Guy Rules. So, a very good evening.
Where's the quiz questions?
I've got them. Listen, I am completely organised. Hello Eileen, how you doing? It's good to see you. Eileen and Harry. It's great to see you guys. Well, you know, it's Wednesday. I can't believe that week has gone so unbelievably fast. And a lot of things have happened this week. Hi from Paul. How you doing?
Hello,
Paul and
Irene.
Eileen.
How are you?
He's a prolific singer, isn't he, on there? Yeah, he's brilliant.
Every time we hear
Tracy, how you doing, Harry? Good to see you. Jerry and Harry.
Hello.
In
Thank you, Tracy. That's
great
nice.
stuff.
Oh, I've had a haircut, haven't I, since last week?
No, hang on a second. What do you mean? Ollie's looking
Hi, Les.
beautiful. Look, you don't become a silver fox like this overnight.
Thanks, Karen.
See, Jerry's it's your hair. Oh, your Les, my sister's online. Oh, it's hope you had a great birthday. Oh, we're good.
I think so, yeah.
Great. It was our Leslie's birthday this week, and brilliant. And we've got some more birthdays that are happening today, and they're running across the bottom of the screen at the moment.
Yeah, who have we got?
I don't know.
At least two,
loads of people.
Hi, Rob.
37 people watching us.
Already, wow.
But you need to say hello to us. You need to get involved
TV must be crap tonight.
with the chat. Yeah, we can't wait to see you for real as well. Hi, Rob. Rob Taverner's online.
Hi, Rob.
Well, it's been a great week this week. I went to the doctors this morning, didn't I?
Yes.
And he got me blood test. My sugar's up a bit. My cholesterol's up a bit. I think it's got something to do with the grey hair coming in. I mean, look at that. I mean, I've got my little tuft back as well. But hey, what can I say?
Yeah, you need a haircut.
But I've got to be honest.
Hello, Francis Appleby.
Bloody football, sis.
Bloody football.
Yeah, it's on
Bloody
tonight.
football, it is, yeah.
Bloody football.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's some good news. I've actually got an appointment to have me jab, my vaccine, my COVID
Yes, you have,
jab.
haven't you?
Is it the 15th?
Mhm.
15th, I think.
Thursday the 15th.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
it. You've missed the quiz. Well, relax.
No, we haven't started the quiz yet.
We haven't started the quiz. We got 15 questions for you. So, guys, grab yourself a paper, a piece of paper and a pen, and we'll give you a couple of minutes to do that before we leap into it, which is great. Yes. Look, Tracy, yes. Hi, Linda, how you doing? Oh, hang on. All my printers are attacking me here. This is great. As usual, what are you drinking, guys? What are you drinking? That's the question.
You haven't got a crack in the glass tonight.
I haven't. Now I've got a crack-free glass,
Yes.
which is great. Let me tell you what's happening tonight.
Thanks, Linda.
We're going to do 15 questions on the quiz, and then Hollie's going to play a song on the
Am I
guitar
going
for
to
you.
play it later, am I?
Yes, Hollie's
I'm
going to
really
play.
nervous. I've never
Great.
never done a live
Pinot
guitar song.
Grigio, Abbott's got to be right. Vino, Jeff's on Vino, which is great, amazing. So we've got 15 questions. Hello, Wakefield.
Gina
Martin.
Hello.
Gina Martin, brilliant. Red wine. Are you back on, sir? Yes, we're back on, which is great. And we're going to be here every Wednesday night. So tonight we've got 15 questions. Hollie's going to sing a song.
Am I going to do the interval?
Yes, you're going to do the interval. And then we're going to have a word with our friend Johnny Laugh online. Our sound engineer's just walked in.
Sound and
which is great.
social networking expert is here, yes?
Yes, Jeff, you tell everyone. No Googling for the quiz. There's the boy. Doesn't he look attractive with a mask on? Yes. There you go. San Miguel. Paul's on San Miguel.
San Miguel.
A chat with Johnny Laugh, and then we'll do the answers. Whiskey and cum. What's that?
I don't want to know.
What's whiskey? That
I
sounds
think that's a typo error.
Intimate. Yeah, I think, Eileen, I think you're going to have to look at your predictive text there. Whiskey and cum. That's great, then. Do you want to rephrase that? Yeah. No cheating, Fagin. That's what Tracy says. Leslie's just said, Auntie Les has just said hello to you, mate.
Jack.
Auntie Les has just said hello. So we've got a couple of birthdays today.
Dinner's in the oven.
Hello.
Hello. Matthew Young, it's his birthday today.
Oh, Matt, I don't know how old you are today, Matt.
Oh,
Whether
getting
you're
on.
watching.
He's an old age
But
pensioner.
we met Matt when he was about
11.
I was gonna say 12.
Whiskey and Coke.
Whiskey
That's.
and sounds so much better.
Hello, Brenda. How you doing? It's brilliant. I can't believe that. It does sound a lot better, doesn't
Maybe
it?
she's had one too many.
Maybe she has. I don't know. And then we'll do the answers right at the end, which is great. So, what should we start with?
What should we start with?
Have you all got your pens and your papers? That's the question. I've got 15 questions. We're not doing music tonight because for
We
some
always
reason,
get muted, don't we?
Facebook cuts us off.
I might get muted when I play the guitar.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Shut up. It's something we've not experienced. We don't know, do we?
No, we don't know. We're going to find out.
My wife is in Blackpool, though. I love Blackpool.
Oh, we've got
Many
friends in
like that,
Blackpool,
yeah, we
haven't we?
have,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we did Ridley Hall once, didn't we? Up
We
in
did many
Blackpool.
years ago.
Yeah.
We've done a few places up in Blackpool.
We have
Talk of the Coast,
Talk of the
is it?
Coast and what was the other
I
one?
can't remember what the other one was called. It was on-
Alabama.
That's it, the
The
Alabama.
yeah, showroom or
showroom
something. We did
like
that as well,
showboat.
which is great. But we're going to be talking everything wonderful and the way the UK is and the way
Oh, don't.
Tenerife is.
Oh, it's just madness, isn't
Oh,
it?
we'll talk about it
Yeah.
later. And
Yeah.
Hollie's going to be singing. Does that sound like a night? I reckon it does. To me, it does at any rate. Do you know, I hope Hollie, not Hollie, you're in Blackpool, Jeff at home, and you're in Blackpool. Sounds like disaster, that just doesn't it, eh? Say no more. Right, so here we go. I've got all the questions here. Hooray!
Yay!
Let's do a...
Yeah, I was going to say.
Ta-da! There you go.
Ta-da.
So, here we go. Get your pens, get your papers ready. It's pants everywhere.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
it
It
is.
is, Terry.
Hello,
Pants
Ridley Bill.
everywhere.
Kiss, kiss, kiss to you too. Ready? Wine topped up. No Googling, guys. I mean, I don't care if you do. There's
And if
no
you know
prize.
the answers, don't write them in the comments.
Yes, do not write the answers in the comments because people can see the comments now under our new system where we can do all strange things like this and great stuff. So don't write your answers in the comments. Here we go. Question number 1. During what century was Napoleon Bonaparte the Emperor of France? During what century was Napoleon Bonaparte the Emperor of France? That's a good question,
I
isn't
have
it?
no idea.
No, you don't have to have an
Not
idea.
a clue.
You don't because we've got the answers.
Well, I haven't even seen the questions.
Well, there you go then. Well, that's good. So we'll find
Are
out.
we doing odds and evens again?
Yeah, we'll do odds and evens.
Okay,
Yeah.
odds and evens.
Let me tell you, I've got my COVID jab coming up. I'm a bit like this. I'm a bit like this. Yours is not due yet, is
No,
it?
I don't know when I'll get
No,
mine.
could be.
At the bottom of the pile, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Hi, Mick.
Hi, Mick. Mick can go over there. Good to see. Has anyone had their jab? Are there any side effects? How did you feel after
And
it?
which one did you have?
And which one did you have? Come on, let me know because I'm going for mine in about 2 weeks' time. So let me know what it's like. I've heard a couple of people say that they've been feeling not too well with it.
You never guess what day it's on your jab.
What day
It's
is
on a
it?
Thursday.
Oh yeah,
It's on the sing-along bingo night.
it's on Sing Along the
We
Bingo.
might have
night.
to do it on a different night just for 1 week.
We might, just in case I fall over.
No, just because you won't be there.
Well, yeah, miss. Oh no, of course.
Yeah.
7. Say no more. Jeff says, bloody awful, AstraZeneca. Thanks, Jeff, that's the one I'm having. That's making me feel good to start
Isn't it?
with, isn't
Yeah.
it? Eh? Great. So there you go, question
See,
1.
Tracy was fine though. It's obviously just the blokes because the
Yeah.
women are hardcore.
Oh, well, you can't multitask.
Oh, we can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we can.
No, you can't.
Don't start.
I have never met a woman who can have a headache and sex at the same time.
Raymond McKenna, good evening from the Alki.
Hi there, Alki. How you doing? We had a photograph of him on the multicoloured talk show the
Really?
other morning. Good to see you. Welcome, Ray. Good to see you.
Pfizer,
Pfizer,
no
issues from Greg. Lovely. Pashia, no
Maybe we meant
effects.
to say Pfizer.
Pfizer, I think.
Yeah.
Tracy Van. What? Had mine Pfizer, all good, no side effects. I didn't really want it, but maybe compulsory in your job. Yeah, well, this is
Yeah.
one of them things. So there you go. Question 1. During what century was Napoleon Bonaparte the Emperor of France?
Question number 2.
Dos.
If you were born on Halloween, what star sign would you be?
Again.
If you were born on Halloween, what star sign would you be?
Oh, there you go. Spot on, Hollie. Definitely the boys with the side effects. Trace,
They're
don't
just lightweights, aren't they?
Trace, don't gang up on me. That's not nice. If you gang up on me, I shall set Stevie on you. Yes. And if he's watching down at the chicken shack, he'll be on the phone any second now, I'll tell you. So a little bit later, we're going to speak to Johnny Laugh now. Johnny Laugh has got himself a show on Coastal Sounds, Skegness, which is fantastic. Kerry says Chris felt shivery and a bit flu-like with the AstraZeneca jab, but only for a day. That could have been the booze, though, couldn't it? When you're down in that 60s bar, anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Yeah, but what happens in 60s bar?
There's our 60s bar. Yes, what happens in 60s bar?
Stays.
Stays in 60s bar. So what was question 2 again?
The question number 2 was, if you were born on Halloween, what star sign would you be?
Ah, good question.
Yes.
Right, question number 3, Tress. 3. What was the name of the follow-up to the film Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay, what was the name of the follow-up to the film Raiders of the Lost Ark? That's number 3. I wonder when you're going to get your job.
I don't know. We watched a good film the other night, didn't we?
Yeah, we watched a great film the
Yeah,
other
what's
night.
it called? Blinded by the Light.
Blinded by the Light. Great.
Yeah.
I'm repeating everything
I
you
know,
said.
it was really good though.
It was really good though.
It's a parrot in here.
Is it in here? Yeah. Saw it on for about 6 to 7 hours, says the Alky. Raymond. We call him the We don't actually call him an Alky. He introduces himself as the Alky. So listen, guys, if you're thinking of lodging a complaint with our management, forget it. We're only repeating what Raymond says. Say no more.
Oh, Kerry, not had my jab yet.
Just echo. You getting an echo? Is there an echo on there? I can fix that. Can I stand up a second?
Yes.
You talk to these, I'll fix the echo. I'm just going into the
Are you
sound
going to
booth.
repeat everything I say anyway?
Yes, I am. You just
My
talk
God,
to people.
is there enough room for you to get past that?
Yes, there
So
is.
where were we? We're on question number 3. So we'll just... Oh, just to think what he's doing over there. So we'll just repeat the question. What was the name of the follow-up to the film Raiders of the Lost Ark? And that's question number 3. Oh, Eddie, there's a word here I can't pronounce.
A word you can't
Yeah.
pronounce. No way.
Yeah, I don't know what it says. Which city did the Romans call? What's that say? Ever. Yeah.
Jeff,
whatever.
have we sorted the echo out? Number 4. Which city did the Romans call Eboracum?
Eboracum.
I'll spell that Eboracum. Eboracum.
I've never heard of it.
Which city did the Romans call Eboracum?
Okay. Have we sorted it out?
No echo there in Blackpool. There you go then. He's obviously listening through a tube or a pipe, or through a glass through someone's wall. Do you remember when you used to do that?
Yeah.
Put a glass, if somebody was arguing next door, you put a glass up the wall, and you'd have a listen. Do you remember? Well, Wayne,
Wayne, hope
how
to see you at
good
Christmas.
to see you. We've missed you, mate. It's good to have you online. It's great. Yeah, that's it. So question 4 is the words Eboracum.
Eboracum. Which city did the
Eboracum.
Romans call Eboracum?
Eboracum. That is question
Yeah.
number 4. Question number 5. This is an easy one. In which British TV show is there a pub called the Woolpack?
Oh, that's an easy question.
I know it is. I know. He's had too many beers,
It's in,
Trace.
it's in the hot tub.
Who's in the hot tub?
Jeff.
No way.
That's what it says there.
What's
So
he
he's
doing
the
in
hot tub.
there? That's what's echoing. He's got his head
Yeah,
under
he's
the
got
water.
his head underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 5. In which British TV show is there a pub called the Woolpack?
Why couldn't I get that question?
I don't know. That's question number 5. Do you want to do number 6?
Yeah, we'll do number 6.
Go on, that's another big word.
Okay, what's that? Got one at last.
Good.
Question number 6. What was the title of the Sex Pistols' first British hit single?
Rob
What was,
Tavener will know that.
He will. What was the title of the Sex Pistols' first British hit single?
I'll tell you what else has happened, actually, is... these two are talking to
I
each other,
know.
Jeff and Trace. Just get a room, for goodness sake. I'll tell you what else has happened. I have not had a drink for an entire week. No alcohol has passed my lips for over a week, has it all?
No, it hasn't.
I've done really well.
No, I've been good as well. I've kept up with you.
Oh, you don't bloody drink
I
anyway.
don't drink a lot.
She doesn't.
Wayne, asking if Sombrero's open. No.
No, not at the moment, mate.
No.
Not at the moment. I said I would keep you posted when Sombrero opened, but
Yeah, it's
not just yet.
There isn't many places at all.
Gotta tell you,
open.
it was fantastic this morning.
What happened this morning?
We woke up this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it was torrential rain.
It was lovely.
It was
yeah.
fantastic.
You guys have stolen the sunshine today.
Yeah, and oh, mate, it was just coming down in stair rods. Absolutely brilliant. Have we seen Dibbo?
Yeah, we normally see Dibbo at the wine bar.
We see Dibbo at the wine bar.
I've not seen him for a week or so.
No. Mind you, we've not been out.
No, we haven't really been out, have we?
Say no more.
No.
We were going to do a walkabout, but then again we got to the front room and thought, sod it.
Yeah, we actually went somewhere different yesterday, didn't we? We went down to El Medino.
El Medino.
And
yeah, Jeff had dry January, it nearly killed him. Oh, well, I've done a week. I've been drinking non-alcohol beer. I can't stand that that sin Dorada. The Dorada.
But the one with lemon's nice.
The one with lemon's nice, but that's is that Dorada?
Yes.
Dorada sin with lemon. That's nice, but the Dorada lager in bottles. Oh, it's bloody horrible it is. And then.
Yeah, you've had all the sunshine today.
Yeah, you have. In fact, your dad was in the garden having his hair cut.
He was?
Yeah, yes. Brilliant. Well, her brother's a barber, and he went down to her dad's house.
Yeah, in the garden.
In the garden. Fantastic. So there you go, Tel. You had your hair done. How lovely is that? Your flights are booked for September. Oh, Brenda, I hope you make it.
Fingers crossed.
Well, we do. We'd love to get off somewhere, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we'd love to, yeah.
We were thinking we might go Easter, but it's like, how did you put it? It's no good going somewhere.
I'd rather wait and go somewhere where we want to go as opposed to just go somewhere
for the sake of it.
That we can go just for the sake of going somewhere. So until cabin fever really, really kicks in, then we're just going to stay.
So we're going to save our holidays.
And I think because of Easter restrictions, I think even if we went into a hotel on the island, I think we still have to have a test.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Can't work that out. Number 6 was?
Number 6 was, what was the title of the Sex Pistols' first British hit single?
That was number 6. Number 7, which 1961 film featured the character of Hollie Golightly? Okay. Oh, your flights are carried over from last year? Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's excellent.
Yeah.
Number 7, which 1961 film
Les is booked up for September. Fantastic.
featured the character of Hollie Golightly? That's number 7, which is great. Yeah, Meet to Hollie. I'm bringing Mum home to Derbyshire this weekend. Do you know, it's almost like radio conversation. Meet to Hollie. Over. Come in, Hollie. Come in, Hollie. Not want to speak into Ed. Over. Yeah. It's really deep. It is though, isn't it? This is great. I love this. I really, really love this. So there you go. Number 7, which 1961 film featured the character of Hollie Golightly?
Right, shall we go with the next one?
Well, that would be the good idea,
Question
really.
number 8. What is the only mammal that can fly? What is the only mammal that can fly?
And that excludes human beings in aeroplanes. And helicopters, obviously. But there you go.
Or any other flying machine.
Yeah, we were kind of thinking we'd like to go away. But at the moment, it's like Hollie said, if we go to one of the hotels here, there's a likelihood we've got to have a PCR test to go. Well, why would you do that?
And it's going to be full of tourists from people from the north.
You've got to be careful the way you say that.
I know. No,
she didn't mean it like that.
No, the Easter tourists that come down from Santa Cruz and La Laguna and...
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
You see, round here...
If you read my blog, you'll understand what I'm on about.
Round here, in our particular area, we've got a very low COVID level.
We have,
I think we've got 1, maybe 2 cases. But up in the north, they're extremely, well, they're not extremely overrun with it, but they've got a lot more cases than we have. And when they come down on their little breaks, they've got the houses here, they come down and they bring them down. Eddie the Cat Misty and Cockapop, April Blossom, coming home to Derbyshire too. Yes, indeed.
I'm starting to sound like, starting to sound like Steve, ranting away.
You got into that now. Yeah. See, Jeff loved your blog. which is good. Actually, you've had an awful lot of hits on that blog.
Well, actually, I've done 2 blogs this week. I did one yesterday and one on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Extra one this week.
Question number 8.
What is the only mammal that can fly?
Question number 9. Which city is 402 miles from Cardiff, 156 miles from Newcastle, and 149 miles from Aberdeen? Which city is 402 miles from Cardiff, 156 miles from Newcastle, and 149 miles from Aberdeen? That's number 9.
Yes, Jeff Fagan, Cockapoo.
Cockapoo.
That reminds me of a conversation.
They're not cockapoos though, are they?
No. What is it? What's
Well,
cockapoo?
They're mongrel. You know,
Yeah, but this reminds me of a conversation I had with a blind friend of mine many years ago that had just got a guide dog, and it was a cross between a retriever and a Labrador, and we decided it was going to be called a retrodor.
a retrodor.
Yes, it was a
Mongrel.
retrodor.
Unless you breed the same breed of dog, right? You can call them what you like, cockapoo, or I'd like to see a Great Dane Chihuahua. That'd be an
There was
interesting dog.
we saw a Dalmatian and something, didn't we?
Yeah.
Dalmapoo or something
Yes,
like that.
yes, you're quite right. You're quite right, Jeff. I'm not saying that the dogs are not good-looking dogs, and they're not friendly, and they're not faithful, and they're not part of the family. I'm just saying, cockapoo shouldn't really be a breed in my book.
It is.
Well, that's what people say. So there you go. Which city? Number 9. Which city is 402 miles from Cardiff, 156 from Newcastle, and 149 from Aberdeen? That's number 9.
Thanks, Les. Chris Reed's 60s UK Open this week as I'm on holiday all week, ready
Oh,
for your road trip.
great. Les Roundtree, Saturday morning, you put a comment on that was like about this long. We haven't got time to read it on air, but I read it afterwards. Made perfect sense. I understand perfectly. So thanks for that comment. Good to see you, Les. Brilliant. Good,
Brian
good
says,
to
how
have
come
you
I
on
have
board.
subtitles? I don't know we've got subtitles.
Yeah, you get subtitles on Facebook. Sometimes it's all according to how my diction is.
Oh, gosh.
And how well I enunciate the words, and how well the recognition software can identify exactly what I'm saying. I have no idea. If we got subtitles, that's a bonus. Next question.
Glad you're enjoying my blogs, Les.
Yeah,
If anybody
brilliant.
hasn't seen them, I've been blogging since last June the 19th last
Yeah,
year.
right there. You see this
So,
address here?
Have a look. There's lots of things on
I
there.
love losgigantes.com.
It's just basically me rambling on about different things.
Yeah.
And,
Can we have a break to top up the vino? Well, let's do this next question and then you can do it.
Yeah,
Here
okay.
we go. Go.
Where are we?
Number 10.
Number 10. Oh, I love this question.
Hurry up then, because we've still got a lot to do.
Yeah, we have. Number 10. What brand of beer does Homer Simpson drink? What brand of beer does Homer Simpson drink?
Yeah, do you know something? You're quite right, Brenda. People are paying stupid money for dogs at the
And
moment.
people are stealing them as
But they're
well.
stealing them all over the place. What is that all about? There's people stealing
Yeah.
dogs to order, and they're making an illegal business out of them.
What about the big cats?
Oh, did anyone see that programme last night? Was it last night?
Yeah, Ross Kemp.
Ross Kemp about the big cats.
I wonder where you were, Dee. I wonder if you were going to pop up.
Oh, you do. If you saw the programme last night, Ross Kemp on the big cats, there's over 4,000 big cats in the UK.
It's crazy.
What's all that about?
Yeah.
That's absolutely bloody ridiculous, that is.
There's zebras.
Zebras,
Keeping
hippopotamus,
zebras.
crocodiles.
Um,
Oh, Leslie's
so
saying
we had a
hello to
penguin.
Dee.
Oh, I'd love a pet penguin now. Could just imagine a little
You-
penguin shuffling around.
No, you're no good with penguins. You don't like the chocolate on them. You've been fixing your treadmill.
Oh, does it
Correct.
work now? You
Right.
fixed it.
So there you go, question number 10.
Question number 10. What brand of beer does Homer Simpson drink?
Question number 11. In slang, how much money is a monkey? In slang, how much money is a monkey? That's number 11. We're running out of time here.
What time is
Come
it?
on, well,
No, we've got half an hour yet.
There's a clock now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got
Loads
to
of
do
time.
your song, we've got
That's
to talk
it,
to
yeah.
John, we've got to do the answers.
That's all right. That's fine. We'll whip through the answers.
Will we?
Yes.
Will we
We'll
indeed?
just whip.
Whip.
Yeah.
You said it. Whipping through the answers. I wonder if... no, we're not going back to whiskey and No, we're not. Okay, so people are talking to each other on this chat. This is absolutely unbelievable. Number 11. In slang, how much money is a monkey?
How's it go?
Yeah, that program with Ross Kemp, there was monkeys.
Yeah, there was monkeys, wasn't there?
Cockapoos, 900 each.
Wow.
900 quid. Well, that's not bad, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard prices
French
in the
bulldogs
thousands.
were the thing, weren't they? Were all the rage.
Oh, they were.
Rage.
Everybody wanted a French bulldog.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why they can't speak English.
Right, where are we? Number 12. Who was president of the United States during the American Civil War?
Ooh,
Who was president of the United States during the American Civil War?
that's a good question, that is. Absolutely good question. Please don't what? Who buys these anymore? Well, no. It's. I was just saying, if you're a dog lover, and you know the world is they are dog lovers. I mean, here in Spain,
Everybody's got a dog.
everyone's got a dog. There's dogs everywhere, and generally speaking, they are quite well behaved, aren't they? They're lovely, the dogs around here. Us personally, we wouldn't have a dog, but that's only because we don't think that our lifestyle would be fair to the dog, do we?
No.
I mean, we'd love one, don't get me wrong.
I could love a dog.
And if we had a cockapoo, that'd be great. And I'll tell you what, 900 quid for a cockapoo, that's great. There is one dog round here, Leslie's dog, and he's a great big black Afghan hound, isn't he?
Oh, with the big Icelandic guy.
Yeah. No, Leslie's not Icelandic, but the dog come from Iceland.
Yeah, the dog come from Iceland.
And this dog is huge.
He's massive.
Massive
And they
dog.
lost him.
They lost him.
Off. How can you lose
How
something
can
that
you lose
big?
something that big? You could put a saddle on that thing and not lose it.
He ran into the wine bar because apparently he gets treats
Tracy
in
is
there.
desperately hoping that that's a G&T.
Sadly it's not. I wish it looks like a G&T. But
Say no more. Say no more.
being good.
Yeah, but I would. There you go. So
number 12. Who was president of the United States during the American Civil War?
Number 13. For what invention is Earl Silas Tupper better known? For what invention is Earl Silas Tupper better known? Which is great.
Oh, that's an easy one, I bet. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame, Bren. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what,
that's
there's a lot of these. Is that your beer on this one? Yeah. It's waiting for you. Hey, Chris, it's waiting for you. It's there. It's there. And right in front of us is your microphone. It's just there. Well, actually, you can't use it at the moment because the camera's next to it. And you can sit around about there if you want.
We can't wait to get.
That's a good seat.
We can't wait till you can come over and do a bit.
Right underneath the air conditioning, which is pretty crap, but it's still there. You could kind of sit over there if you want. We don't mind it. Great, sit wherever you like. Not at the moment though, because we can't allow people inside the bar. We've only got the terrace. That's all we've got.
Yeah, just our little wee terrace.
But that's level 3 for you.
Yeah.
So right, question number 13. For what invention is Earl Silas Tupper better known? Number 14.
We've disappeared from that screen. Where have we gone?
Well, I don't know.
Hi,
We're
Matt.
back on.
Oh, we're back. We're buffering.
Hello, Matt. How you doing? Good to see you. We're just reconnecting.
There
there you go. Great stuff.
And we're back. Back in the room.
And we're back in the room. Not over there, not over there.
Matt Johnston is here. Good
Yes.
evening to you and Claire. Right, shall we go with question number
14, I
Do
think.
you want to just repeat number 13 one more time?
Well, I did it. For what invention is Earl Silas Tupper better known?
Yeah, Brenda Baxter, losing my sound. I think we might have just...
we just kicked out for a second. I think we're back in now.
Yeah, I think we are.
We're back in, yeah.
Right, number 14. C-notes and Benjamins are slang terms for which denomination of US currency?
That's a good question.
C-notes and Benjamins are slang terms for which denomination of US currency?
Brilliant. That's number 14. And finally, number 15. In music. In music.
No.
In music. What is the lowest male voice in music?
It's you in the morning.
Yeah, it is. I'm like a whale, aren't I?
You're like Darth Vader in the morning, you.
I am your father. In music, what is the lowest male voice? We'll give you the answers to all of those later. We're gonna make a phone call now. We don't know.
Do it now?
Yeah, we don't know if this is going to work.
Am I going to do it on this phone or you
No,
can do
no,
it on
no,
your
no.
phone?
We don't know if this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. Let's see if we can get the phone ringing and see what happens. Looks like we're ringing, which is cool.
Ringing.
Hello.
Oh, no,
Hello?
it's here.
Are
Hello.
you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Hello, Johnny Laugh, ladies and gentlemen. It's Johnny Laugh. Hey.
Hey, how are you two? How are you?
We're not bad at all. We listened to you today on the radio. You're on Coastal Sounds in Skegness, yeah?
No. Eddie, Coastal Sound. No S.
No S. Coastal Sound.
I've given
That's
a
it,
free
sound.
S. I've given a free S away.
He never gets it right.
I don't. So listen, John.
Oh, I know.
Eddie, first of all, a lot of our people they've not come across you before. You used to live here, didn't you, in Tenerife?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did live in Tenerife for my sins. I love the place. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, and also you went back and you work in some of the top, most prestigious entertainment venues in the UK.
Oh, yeah, quite a few years ago, Eddie. And I think about it is now I'm a resident comic in a place called Potter's Resort, which is in Hopton-on-Sea near Great Yarmouth. I'm semi-retired.
Yeah.
So I only just do one night a week now. That's it.
Oh.
I've been there for 12 years.
So you're still a newcomer?
I'm still doing stuff, and I do my Mrs. Brown tribute, which goes quite well. I think if it was in Tenerife, it would go really well because it's there's nobody doing anything like that, you know. And the problem is trying to keep the voice up for 45 minutes. It's really difficult. It's difficult to keep it up 10 minutes.
So listen, John, I want to go back to Coastal Sound, right?
Yeah.
It's a community radio station in Skegness, isn't it?
Yeah, but what it is, I mean, I live in Suffolk, as you know, and I work from home. So I do it from home. But I've got people in America, in the Ukraine. I mean, you heard today Sally Kemp, a country singer from Canton in Texas. So it goes to Little Rock, it goes to Arkansas, and it all over the world. I mean, it's based in Skegness, Lincolnshire, but it goes out all over the place. You know, I mean, I've got a lot of people who come to Potters who are listening to it, which is brilliant, which is fantastic. It's nice to do. And of course, the reason I can do it is because I had the best teacher in the world. Eddie Hastings taught me how to do radio.
Very nice of you to say so, John. Goodness me.
Well, you can pay me after. You're okay.
It will only ever be a percentage. Now listen.
So, John, I've got a question for you.
Go on.
When will Potters be open again for holidays?
17th of May.
Oh, okay. Cool. You have an
The day that's the day I get my second jab.
Oh, brilliant. I get mine on the 15th of this month. Now listen, John. When Potters reopens, how many guests can they, under normal circumstances, accommodate?
Normal, about 750. They have a hotel, big hotel, and they also have what they call bungalows. In our day, it would be called chalets. But they're luxury bungalows. They are beautiful. I mean, they've got everything in them. Because the nice thing is now, it's the only resort in the UK which is all inclusive.
Oh, brilliant! Now listen.
Nobody else,
Well, no, I was just thinking that because they will be operating under COVID restrictions, how is that going to affect the amount of people that they can accept as guests?
Well, they can. The first month, I think the May time, I think they can only have about 400 or something. And then what they do, because the venues are quite large, they've got a 700-seater theatre, and they've got about another 500-seater bar, which is a big show bar. What they do, people who go there, they get a voucher. They can see 2 shows over the 4 nights. Right. So we have a different audience. So you may not get to see all the shows, but you'll get to see 2 shows, and then you'll get to see 2 shows in the bar. It's not a bar; it's like another theatre, really.
So really they're doing their absolute best to defeat.
Oh yeah. I mean, all the staff are going to be having COVID kits at home, and you can test yourself at home.
Oh yeah.
You know,
What
I mean,
about
I'll
all the
be okay because I've
guests?
had both the jabs, so they probably won't ask me to do
Yeah,
anything.
will all the guests
Uh,
have to have COVID tests before they go?
I don't know. I'm
Or
not
will
sure on
they,
that.
or as long
Well,
as they've got the jab, maybe?
the first few weeks, we get a lot of older people coming to Potters. It's midweek breaks, and weekends are obviously younger people. It's more adults until the holidays. And the thing about it is, a lot of those will have had both jabs. You know, a lot of the people have had both jabs. I know there's a big crowd coming from Essex, and they're all in the sort of 60s and 70s. So, you know, and 80s. So probably most of them have been done. But I still think they might have to have the jab. I'm not, you know, I wouldn't be certain on that. But
Well, you can keep us posted on that.
Yeah, it'll be
I
interesting.
will
to see
do,
how
mate.
it all goes.
Yeah.
I've
I mean, the thing about it is,
another quick question. Here's an opportunity for you to plug
Yeah.
yourself. That didn't sound right, did it?
No, it sounded
bad.
so wrong.
Facebook. You and your wife Sue, you're becoming quite prolific on Facebook. I watch a lot of your lives. I don't necessarily comment, but I do watch a lot of your lives, and I've seen you do Mrs. Brown's Keep Fit and your 70s nights and 60s nights. How difficult was it for you to get your wife to join in?
it was very difficult. When I first started, I used to do it by myself, as you know.
I know. Yeah.
For about 2 months, and then I said, "Sue, come and join me." So she joined me, and now she's the director. She directs it all. She does it all. I just let her do it. Because this last week, I think it was, we did one on animals, and trying to find songs with animals in. We did a Baby Shark last week, and somebody said, "Shark's not an animal." I said, "Well, I would think it is." They went, "No, it's not. And the shark is a fish." I said, "Yeah, but it's still an animal." I know the bit. And we did the monkeys. And so he said, "That's not an animal." I said, "The monkeys are."
Yeah, John. If people want to watch you on Facebook online, where should they head for on Facebook?
Well, just go to my Johnny Laff, Johnny Laff page. Spelled JOHNNYLAFF. So just go to those ones, and that's
We don't people
and then they
going, we don't people
and
going
I
to Johnny Laugh.
No, it's not laugh. LAUGH. LAFF.
Laugh.
Laugh.
Like we would say in the Midlands, laugh.
That's it. From the Midlands. I'm doing a laugh there, mate.
Yeah. And we also say things like bath. I'm going to have a
Bath.
bath.
Yeah. Bath. I say bath, see.
No. So Johnny Laugh. JOHNNYLAFF.
That's it. That's the one.
That's it.
I mean,
yeah.
When can people catch up with you on Coastal Sound?
Wednesdays at 12 o'clock until 2 o'clock.
12 till 2.
And
I've got to say,
next week I've got a Frankie Valli tribute on next week.
What, sorry?
I've got a Frankie Valli tribute show next week. They're going to send me their CD, and I should play some of their tracks. And they're called Frankie's Guys, and they've actually won in the UK the best tribute.
Oh, brilliant!
Act. They are brilliant. They are fantastic.
The Jersey Boys, the stage play was one of the most popular of the year, which is great. One of our people on the chat has just said, Sue Frisbee says there is no R in Bath.
No, that would be Bath.
Bath. That's
I know. I see.
That's where all the.
So how are you? Just quickly, how are you? How are you and Hollie and Jack? I mean, it must be horrendous for you. Not being able to,
We are in level 3.
We're in level 3, which means there's no inside dining or drinking in any of the bars and restaurants. And now the 90 days are up for the British people
to go home
to go home.
because of Brexit.
Yeah, we are literally left with our locals now, aren't we?
Yeah,
So
we have.
anybody that's here that's British is either a resident or
Yeah, very few, very few
yeah.
tourists. But you know, we survive and we carry on, and that's what it's all about. I've been watching the news in the UK, and I have to say, me personally, I'm a little bit disappointed with all the protests and everything that's going on.
Oh, it's getting ridiculous.
How do you feel it's affecting?
I'm still here.
How do you feel that it's affecting the general nice people in the UK?
Yeah.
Hello.
It's very difficult, isn't it? Very difficult because, you know, it's like everything. The Southend yesterday.
Yeah.
The beaches were packed, rammed. I mean, we're down to 45 people dying since yesterday. We've got 40,000 new cases, but people are obviously not dying of it. You know what I mean? Where we live, in the hospital where we live, they've got one patient there.
Yeah, it's always a minority that spoil it, though, isn't it? That stop us.
Yeah, and I just, you know, we're getting very political now, aren't we? Hey,
We
God,
are.
dear.
Serious. Let's stop it for goodness sake.
Yes.
So listen, John, when
I'm
you
going to set myself up ready to play guitar.
oh yeah,
Yes.
when do you think you're going to find your way back to our shores of Tenerife? Do you think it'll be
Well,
as soon as?
it probably won't be this year, but definitely be next year, definitely, 100%. And when I come back, I'll bring Mrs. Brown, and I'll get up and do a spot in your bar.
That'd be absolutely
And
brilliant.
that's a promise, all right?
Brilliant. Listen, John,
Definitely.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. Have yourselves a cracking night and enjoy the rest of the show. Just
Cheers,
stay
mate.
safe, you and Sue, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. God bless you, mate. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Joy.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and
Bye.
gentlemen,
Bye.
the
Bye.
incredible Mr. Johnny Love. Brilliant. Right, we're going to press a couple of buttons here now. I'm going to get rid of this one. Now I'm going to get a main first.
Are we still there?
Yeah, you're still there. And I'm going to get rid of that one. Right.
Oh, this is scary.
Hopefully, guys, you can still hear us. This is great. We're going to try and get Hollie singing for you and playing guitar. So, ladies and gentlemen, in true tradition, will you please welcome the incredible Miss Hollie Bourne?
You can join in if you want.
No, thank you. You continue. I'll just get drunk.
25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should, the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And so I cried
Hey! There you go, goodness me. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Did you enjoy that, guys? How cool is that? It's good. It's good that you can do it again. You were nervous,
I
weren't
was
you?
really nervous, but I've
She
got
was
to
nervous.
just say to Paul King, it's actually a really old guitar, Paul. It's the one I practice on at home, and it's a Fender Stratocaustic.
Yep.
And it's got a nice slim body, and I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Gonna say hello to Alan and Chris. Hello, Alan.
Alan.
How
No,
cool is that?
I saw their names.
Here, Michael clapping, John Skinner, thumbs up, Andy Woods
Excellent.
clapping, Jeff Fagan, brilliant, Leslie Tucker, clapping, well done, Hollie, and missed you live. Oh, there you go. Don't forget what we do here tonight. We will be putting on
Yeah, we've got to do the quiz answers too.
on Facebook. Yeah, we've got another 10 minutes.
10 whole minutes.
Do you know what? That time has gone beautifully, and everything seems to be coming together, doesn't it? Which is really, really nice. I love it.
Somebody was playing along. So it said somebody was playing along, and I was like, who it was.
Oh, it could have been air guitar.
No, it was somebody.
It's someone there.
Right, yeah.
Someone there.
It's somebody.
Right. Air guitar. Well, one of that is proper guitar.
I
Like,
don't know, yeah. Don't know.
we could have a Zoom orchestra.
Oh, Irene's on. Hi, Irene Tucker. Hello to you and David.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Right, guys. It's really good. If you're ready, we're going to give you the answers.
Quiz.
Tip quiz. We've got 15 questions, 15 answers. Amazing. So here we go. Get your pen, get ready for a tick or a cross. And we're going to start with number one. During what century was Napoleon Bonaparte the Emperor of France?
It was the 19th century.
The 19th century. Number two. If you were born on Halloween, what star sign would you be?
You would be a Scorpio.
Scorpio. Number three, what was the name of the follow-up to the film Raiders of the Lost Ark?
It was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom. Number four, which city did the Romans call Iboricum?
It was York. Why didn't they just call it York?
York? Well, they couldn't spell York, could they? Look forward to seeing you, Stephen Chicken, on Saturday. Yes, we'll be there, don't worry. Number five, in which British TV show is there a pub called the Woolpack?
Emmerdale.
Emmerdale, it used to be Emmerdale Farm,
It
didn't
did
it?
used to be Emmerdale
Oh, I
Farm,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know.
Oh, hi Sue, and
We
thanks for
miss
the
you.
compliment on my hair.
Great. Oh, everybody loves their hair. It's only a wig. Right. Number six, what was the title of the Sex Pistols' first British hit single?
It was Anarchy in the UK.
Anarchy in the UK. Number seven, which 1961 film featured the character of Hollie Golightly?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
And I said, what
I
about
love that song.
breakfast at Tiffany's? You said, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Number eight, what's the only mammal that can fly?
It's a bat.
I thought it was a dog. It's a bat. Number nine, which city is 402 miles from Cardiff, 156 miles from Newcastle, and 149 miles from Aberdeen?
It is Glasgow.
Glasgow. Number 10, what brand of beer does Homer Simpson drink? Sorry?
Duff.
Duff. You know, nearly wet myself there. Number 11, in slang, how much money is a monkey?
It's £500.
500 quid. Number 12, who was president of the United States of America during the American Civil War?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, him with the great big top hat, Abraham Lincoln. Number 13, for what invention is Earl Silas Tupper better known?
Is of course Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Some of that kicking around.
And if you're marking these questions in the hot tub, please don't get your paper wet, right?
Yeah.
Number 14, C-notes and Benjamins are slang terms for which denomination of US currency?
$100 bills.
$100 bills. And number 15, in music, what is the lowest male voice?
Eddie Hastings. No, sorry, it's bass.
Bass.
Is that all questions? All of them.
15 questions, come on guys. Let us know how you did. Did you get all 15 or not, is the question. Right, we've got 10 minutes. 10
Yeah.
whole minutes,
What do you
right?
talk about?
Well,
13 for Rob Taverner.
13, cool score, Rob, brilliant. If you've got any questions about what things are like here at the moment, please feel free to drop them in the comments and we will answer them as best we can.
13 for Kerry and Chris.
Kerry and Chris, 13, brilliant.
13.
Four, Trace. Say 13, Brendan got 6. Go on, Brendan.
I wouldn't have got that many, to be honest.
Let's say they did.
7 in the hot tub.
Oh, Jeff in the tub, 7 out of 15.
Oh, Deacon Blue song, yeah.
Oh, 13 for Paul King, 9 for Eileen. Harry, Jerry and Harry got 13.
Yeah, they want Deacon Blue. We'll see what we can
We'll
do.
see if we can do a Deacon Blue
we can
next
do it.
week for you, no problem. Wayne, CFC, Wood got 10, 13. Andy missed the questions.
11 for the Puffets.
11 Puffets, brilliant.
Excellent.
It's like old times,
It
isn't
is,
it?
isn't it? Yeah.
This is absolutely great. So yeah, let me just quickly remind people in the UK, we are at the moment in level 3. That means no people inside establishments, and it means only 50% on your terrace.
Yeah, it's just not many people here. 10 o'clock curfew till 6 a.m.
And like Hollie said, the 90 days where you have to get back to the UK after Brexit was agreed is now up. So most of everyone that was here have gone.
We just can't wait for our little village to welcome everybody back.
Yeah, but we've still got our lovely, lovely residents,
We
haven't we?
yes.
And
Yeah,
it's great.
We are very,
It's
we are
really,
very
really
lucky.
nice.
Yeah.
We wouldn't swap any of them,
No.
would we? Well, maybe a couple.
No, we wouldn't.
No, we're not going to point them out. We're not, you know you are. You know you are. You would have had 11 with your 4 and Jeff's 7. Yeah, but what happens if you got through the same each? I mean, for goodness sake. Mind you, I've got to be honest, it's amalgamated scoring. That's got to be the way forward,
Totally,
hasn't it?
isn't it? So anyway, yesterday it was announced that we would have to wear, if we went to the beach, we would have to wear masks all times.
Masks on the
So
beach.
this, however, has been verified, and basically you have to wear a
Do
mask.
you mean verified?
Verified, yeah.
Verified.
I knew what I meant.
Okay.
So basically, when you're walking around on the beach, it is necessary to wear a mask. But once you're like on your sunbeds with your group of people, then you can take them off.
We went to Old Meadow.
Could you imagine sunbathing in a mask? Could you imagine the line?
I know. You just have a white block
A
there.
white
and-
block.
Well, we went to Old Meadow yesterday, and I've got to be honest, when we first got there, for goodness sake, you would have thought, my God, there is absolutely no pandemic going on. But when you looked at it more closely, it was well populated.
Hi, Lauren.
Yeah, it was well
Thank you.
populated. But all the restaurants were well spaced, weren't
Yeah,
they?
and
And the beaches,
the beaches were actually cordoned off.
they were all
And there was
cordoned
only
off.
so many entrances,
Yeah.
and there was people on the entrances, basically only allowing
So many people.
so many people on.
That's it. So if you wanted to go
Yeah.
to the beach and it was full,
Yeah,
you would have to wait until someone left.
they have.
So that was good. They're being restrictive on
So
that.
they are, yeah.
So it's not
Uh-huh.
as bad as it
What about
seems.
when you
really.
get in the sea? I have no idea. I can't imagine you'd have to wear them in the sea.
Well, I don't know,
Damp,
but
wouldn't it?
we saw a photograph on Facebook the other day of someone actually swimming in the sea with a mask on.
Did you? All right.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, is
Did
that
you
the
see the
law?
ones of the people on the east coast helping the dolphin back into the deep waters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant.
And there was killer whales off the coast of Gran Canaria.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
And if you was watching on Saturday morning, we had one of our killer whales pass away at Laura Park. That was a bit controversial,
It's sad.
but hey,
Uh-huh.
it's the way it works, isn't it? And I don't think we've got much else to report to you guys. We're watching the news as it comes out because we're not a third world country. We actually have got access to the BBC and Sky News and things like this.
Although the Amazon Fire Sticks are playing up a bit, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. But that's what it seems to be since Brexit.
It seems to be since Brexit, yes.
Don't know.
Yeah.
But hey, you know. So
And
we
the
do
price of
watch.
sage and onion stuffing's gone way up.
Oh, actually, I'll tell you that is something else. But here, as you probably well know, we've got a place called Overseas, but everybody calls it Iceland, don't they?
Yeah.
Because they started out by just stocking Iceland products. But now they do Waitrose and many other ones.
Yeah.
And they've reverted to the name Overseas. Now, they had a problem after Brexit of getting the deliveries here.
Yeah,
didn't
they all got stuck in customs,
They
didn't
got stuck in
For
customs.
weeks
And
on end.
there was rumours that it would close down, but it didn't. It survived. It's carried up. Right? Lurpak.
Yeah, we'll look back. Yeah.
Thank you, Dee. Lurpak. I mean, before we used to buy one of those big tubs for £5, but now we have to buy the smaller tubs now, and they're €4 each. So a big tub has gone up €3.
Can't have a
Bread's gone up, stuffing's gone up. Well, be careful what I'm saying there, but it has. But you know, it's your fire sticks are playing up as well. Yeah, they are
Yeah, they
all
are,
playing
aren't
up. Since Brexit, everything's gone completely haywire.
Oh,
It's
that's nice.
just
Thank you both so much.
unbelievable.
Been great to get a little slice of you two.
Yeah,
We can't wait for you to come shimmying into the bar.
we're still on. Yeah, we are going to see you.
Even did the arms then, Chris.
Yeah, we are still on track to do our tour of the UK. So if you want us to come and visit you, as soon as restrictions are lifted, we'll be off and do that. You're off, Wayne. Wayne, it's been
See you,
good to
Wayne.
have you. We're off in
Yeah,
2
we're off
minutes as
too,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go and have a nice cup of coffee and put us feet up because I'm still not drinking. No, I'm not.
No, we've been good. We've been good.
I'm going to have my jab in about 2 weeks' time. Then I'll be sat here like this. I'll just emaciate and wither away. Oh, you've got it to come, I tell you. I mean, look at my bloody hair. I mean, look at this. I'm turning into a silver fox, I am. Well, just silver maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to dye it. I refuse to dye it. Jeff, more wine
More
in
wine.
the hot tub. That's
Yeah.
all I can say. Guys, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
I've
yeah, it's been really
really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Would you like us to do it again next week? Oh, would you like Hollie to play next week?
I might put a poll on next week.
Yeah,
I
we'll
might
put a
put
poll.
4 songs on and they can choose which one we do.
Yeah, that'd be great. Should we put
Yeah.
a poll up and
Poll.
you can choose one?
Yeah.
I know that someone wants us to do Real Gone Kid.
Yeah, real on kid.
Can you learn the guitar for that
I
next
don't
week?
know, I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, we're a bit wary about putting the track on
Yeah.
because Facebook
If we put the track on and maybe play over it,
take us down.
well, it might work.
You know.
Don't know.
So listen, guys, thanks for doing the quiz with us. Many thanks to Johnny Laugh for joining us. It was
Oh yeah,
absolutely
big thanks to
brilliant.
Johnny
talking to us.
Laugh.
Yes, and if you want to join him, go to his Facebook page, JOHNNYLAFF. And he does Mrs. Brown Keep Fit, and him and his wife do a show. Absolutely brilliant. Boys and girls, it's been my pleasure
And
as
my
Eddie
pleasure too.
Hastings.
And my pleasure as Holly Vaughan.
She was great, wasn't she? Oh, and look at her hair. So, with a big Stevie wave, I will see you Saturday morning
And I'll
for
see you
the
next week.
multicoloured talk show.
And we'll be back next Wednesday, 8:30.
We will indeed.
Set your
Boys and
timer.
girls, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.